every SME right now feels like they have to kind of get on that boat and start innovating and introducing this technology to their business. What advice would you give to them?
Yeah, it's a big topic right now, especially when the world. I run the EMEA region for Mailchimp, but globally there's a ton of what we would call economic headwinds, right? So it's a challenging environment for any organization, and in particular entrepreneurs and SMBs who are looking to make their way and grow and thrive. Um, and I think about AI in two ways with reference to those types of organizations. Firstly, it enables a a skill, a competence, an expertise to exist within your business when you wouldn't otherwise be able to either hire it or you wouldn't have that expertise yourself as a small business, right? Small businesses struggle for resource, for funding, for finance, cash flow, etc. So it's really hard to find um, marketing expertise when your resources are limited. So AI within Intuit Mailchimp enables entrepreneurs or small businesses who have zero email marketing expertise to create and execute on campaigns in with little or no hands-on expertise and with what I would call minimal marketing creativity, right? So if you're not a marketer, if you don't really understand or have a view on how marketing campaigns should be created and how they should be executed, then the AI tools within Intuit Mailchimp allow you to have that creativity and that expertise in your business. Secondly, it enables small businesses to have real scale, right? Um, Small businesses are constantly fighting against large organizations who have capital, who have scale, who has expertise. And AI, with its ability to drive huge efficiencies, huge capacity, enables those smaller businesses to punch upwards, to punch above their weight, and deliver communications at scale in a way they otherwise wouldn't be able to.
What are some of the most common mistakes then that you see these businesses make? Maybe when they're trying to grow too
Yeah.
quickly, trying to do too much too fast.
Yeah, I mean, when it comes to email marketing, the most common mistake is well, there's two, I'd say. There's the assumption that sending hundreds or thousands of emails without any real level of personalization or segmentation is the right thing to do. It, we believe strongly that email marketing is still one of the, if not the primary revenue generating channels for any business. It has to be done intelligently, though. You need to understand your customer, deliver communications which are personalized, which are relevant and timely. So, in many ways, less is more when it comes to email marketing. On the assumption that the fewer but more highly targeted, more relevant emails that you send will have way more impact. Um, the I think a second mistake that I see a lot is the idea that email is a pure promotional tool, right? Sending out emails with discounts, with promotional offers is super important. It's incredibly helpful to drive engagement and to drive those first time conversions for a retailer, say. But to use it only as a promotional tool is probably a mistake. It's an amazing mechanism to engage, deliver content, deliver meaningful brand stories, to have a two-way conversation with your audience as opposed to just pushing out promotional messages.
Yeah. Can you tell me a little bit about the typical client that would come to Intuit Mailchimp? Uh, are they typically at the start of their journey then?
Well, the heritage of Mailchimp has been helping entrepreneurs get started, definitely. So we have an enormous global user base who use Mailchimp to kickstart their email marketing strategy from solopreneurs to entrepreneurs to micro businesses to SMBs. As our product has evolved significantly over the last few years, particularly post acquisition by Intuit, we've become more and more relevant to what we call advanced marketers, larger businesses who see our advanced features as a really relevant solution as they get more sophisticated in their marketing automation and their email communication. So the short answer to that is all businesses are customers of Mailchimp, and we've kind of gone on this journey, and we continue to love our mission to help entrepreneurs and SMBs thrive, and now starting to enable those larger organizations to execute.
One of the things I was actually curious about myself was, how does Mailchimp keep up with the very, very quick changes happening in the technology space? Because I mean, it's obviously such an important part of your business. AI has obviously kind of come in the last 12, 18 months. In terms of the next technologies to emerge, how does Mailchimp keep up with that?
Yeah, it's a good question. And your point about AI coming out in the last year, 18 months, Intuit as a business declared 5 years ago that AI was going to be the future of the organization, and we were luckily proved right. We're in the last year or so with this the proliferation of Gen AI and AI tools, and we spend a huge amount of time, effort, and resource on innovation. Right, we have an amazing R&D organization, an amazing product and engineering team, and that's all they do. That's all they think about. It helps that we are part of a large organization that has the resources to do that. The other way we think about this, though, is our partner ecosystem. So we partner with many of the largest tech companies globally, like Shopify, for example. There's many others, and they help us innovate by being part of that ecosystem as well, right? We have this great two-way exchange of innovation by being part of the global tech ecosystem, and there's examples of those tech partnerships in dozens of countries and most of the regions across the world.
Yeah. Now, obviously, you're here in the Middle East for a couple of days. How long are you here for?
I'm here at the conference for 2 days,
Yeah.
And then I'm going to hang around for an extra day to spend time with my wife.
Do you see a difference then in what your clients in this region are looking for compared to UK, Europe?
It's a great question. That's one of the reasons I'm here. So I was hired nearly a year ago now to lead the EMEA region. We have such a vast customer base across the whole of the region, and what's really curious is that we have never had localized teams trying to get really deep in understanding our customers across all of these different countries in EMEA. So I built a team in the UK starting a few months ago, and it's grown significantly. And our continuing mission is to try and understand the relevance of Mailchimp and the evolution of what Mailchimp should be across all of these different countries in EMEA, with the Middle East being a really important part of that.
Okay. Thank you very much, Jim. Have a good day and enjoy the conference.
You're welcome, Mark. Thanks for your time.
All right.